Okay, this is the situation at 6 p.m. on the 18th of September, Battle of Chickamauga. We've got twilight coming in now, so there's a couple of turns of twilight, a couple of hours, and then it'll be night turns. Night turns work a lot quicker than normal turns for obvious reasons. There wouldn't be a lot going on at night, really. We've got the Confederates have got these 3 corps units here across the river. Now they've reached the end of their orders now. They can't go any further. But to make an attack late in the evening or at night wouldn't be on anyway. They've just got to wait for Bragg to arrive so they can get some orders for the day of battle. We've got Forest Cavalry here who basically they were supporting the First Corps, but they've been told to retire back on Alexander's Bridge. So they're effectively defending the Confederate supply line, sort of. Even so, it could be if the Union were in a position to attack this area, it would be those cavalry units wouldn't be up to much. Thinking on the battle tomorrow, it's almost certain that the Confederates will just go up this road, knock the Union troops out of the way to uncover Gordon and Lee Mill Bridge here. That will allow Polk's Corps to cross the river, and then they can probably have another go doing the same thing over here to allow Heth's Corps to cross the river. Now, that would all be working on the basis that the Union Army isn't here, but it is. There's already the 21st Corps in place with elements. There's a brigade, there's brigade elements of cavalry there, and the 14th Corps is arriving. There's already elements on the board. There's more stuff coming up. Thomas will be arriving this turn, right over in the far corner there. We've got units of the Union Army that are on the board that have got orders issued from Rosecrans, and they're dispatched, but they're not being received yet. It looks like Thomas's corps that's coming in is going to be heading somewhere up here, Lafayette Road. So we're near Kelly's house. I don't know where Kelly's house is yet. I can't find it. But it looks like they'll be positioning themselves where I'd want them to be, which is interesting because that's not where the 14th Corps, the first element of the 14th Corps, ended up, somewhere where I don't want them. So they've got an order to move roughly where the main group of 14th Corps are going to end up. The other elements here, we've got Reserve Corps units, the Union. They were told to come all the way down here to Reed's Bridge to relieve Minty's cavalry. The only problem is Minty's cavalry were driven off a long time ago. These guys have really just got orders to return back where they came from and exit the board over there by 8 a.m. So theoretically, Rosicrucians could send an order through to them. It might be worth doing that, but it's a long way. It'd take a long time to arrive. Well, actually, you can't do it because there isn't a... Yes, you could do it. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. So the situation's not looking particularly brilliant for the Union. They're really sort of sitting there with their flank hanging on in the open with a considerable Confederate force advancing towards them, or going to advance towards them in the morning.